Hi, I'm Steve Thompson, president of Emery Thompson Machine.
I'm Christy Brown, vice president of sales and marketing. And this is Tammy.
And this is Stella. And they're sisters by different mothers, and they've been around a long time with us. Good girls. Do you want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
So my first one is should I buy 2 CB350s instead of one 24-quart?
Oh, good question.
Yeah. No, don't do that. A lot of people think, well, if I buy 2 CB350s, then I can run 2 different products, get, double the production. No. It's a lot of, your time is money. So if you're trying to do that, that's twice the machines to clean, that's twice the manpower and twice the manning of the machine. A lot of people also think that they're going to freeze at the same times, and they don't. Vanilla ice cream can take 8 minutes versus chocolate can take 12. The more sugar you add, the longer it takes to freeze. So you got one CB350 making vanilla ice cream, and then it's ready to be extracted. Well, in the middle of extracting that one, now your chocolate's ready to be extracted. So what are you going to do? Stop the vanilla and tend to the chocolate? Or are you going to go shut the chocolate off and go back to the vanilla and extract that? And it's too much hassle, too much work. So just stick with 124 quart. Always do the big 24 instead of trying to do 2 machines at once.
Good advice. Okay. The number one question I get asked all the time is how long will it take to get a new Emery Thompson? Now, my questions today, some of them are going to date us that we are in the spring of 2022. We usually try not to do that because we know these are going out into the universe like I Love Lucy episodes for the next 100 years, and we don't want to pick a date and time. But there's so much going on in May of 2022 that it's important to the question. So how long is it going to take to get my Emery Thompson? The 12s, 24s, and 44s, the floor models, are going to take 14 weeks from the time that we receive your deposit on the machine. And we will have the machine for you. The countertops, the CB350, the 200, and the little 100 are approximately 8 weeks, a little bit faster. We're all made in the USA, as you know. Our Florida factories are up and running at full capacity. We've been making machines for 118 years. Since we are made in the USA and do not have any parts coming in from foreign countries that we're sitting on waiting for a boat to be unloaded in Los Angeles, that's a tremendous advantage. However, everybody is having trouble getting stainless steel, copper motors, the things that we don't manufacture. We do manufacture almost everything else in the machine right here at our factories in Brooksville, Florida. So that's a tremendous advantage. My biggest challenge is not getting components. It's the very large number of orders that we have. We have a tremendous amount of orders because we are the best machine on the market. I would say that in the future, not sure when, but these numbers are going to come down. We're adding more employees. We're taking over more square footage space to build the machines. So I'm looking forward to the day that we're back to about 6 weeks across the board on all our machines. We're getting there. Every day is getting better, and we are shipping, and we're meeting our orders and our demands. So if you'd like to order a machine, give us a call. 718-588-7300, or Christy at EmeryThompson.com, or Steve at EmeryThompson.com.
I had a brain fart for a second. So my turn. Does the CB350 come?
Would you like that for the brain fart?
Does the CB350 come in a water cooled? I think I've gone over this. I'm not positive. If I haven't, well, here you go. The CB350 only comes in air cooled. It's not necessary to do a water cooled because it is a countertop. It doesn't produce a whole lot of heat. Which okay. I have a next question to play off of that. So should I do my next question already?
No, wait for me.
All right.
Okay. So I love using props. So I'm going to find a way to work toilet paper into my question. Why is shipping so pricey? It is horribly expensive shipping. Shipping a CB350, which weighs what, 308 pounds, 311 pounds? 300 pounds. From Florida to Los Angeles, Christy looked up the numbers for me. It used to cost $450 to make that trip. Now it's $750, a $300 increase. The vast majority of this is because everything travels by 18-wheeler or tractor-trailer all across the country. And diesel fuel, which used to be $2.50, is now, it hit an all-time record this morning of $5.53. So there's where all your shipping cost is going in. It isn't labor, it isn't excess profits, it's all diesel fuel.
Yeah, it's nothing we can control either.
No, and that's what's driving the cost of shipping, and I don't see it coming down anytime soon. The other problem, and here comes the toilet paper, is insurance. We insure your Emery-Thompson machine for its full value, so that if the truck flops over, if it burns up, if it gets hit by a train, you're insured. Now, we handle all the shipping costs, and the reason we do is all shipping that's done over a common carrier, they call it, that's a tractor-trailer, is regulated by the federal government, and everything that moves has a code to it, and that code sets the price range. So we have a code for heavy machinery made of the type of products that we do, ice cream machines. And that code sets our price. Now, there's a guy, I won't mention his name, but he's in Texas, and his first business name begins with Cheap, and then his last name. And Cheap, last name, can cut our rates in half. Well, how can he do this? Emery-Thompson is a big shipper. We ship all over the world. How can he cut the rates in half? It's because he fudges the numbers and ships your brand new machine as if it was 300 pounds of toilet paper. So it's insured for 300 pounds of toilet paper. If that tractor trailer flops over or burns up or gets hit by a train, you're going to be paid back on 300 pounds of toilet paper, as opposed to the actual cost of the machine. That's how they do it. It's immoral. It's also highly illegal. So we don't play those games. We get the lowest shipping costs that we can for you and pass it along to you, and your machine will get there safely, or it's going to be fully insured.
Okay. So to play off of the second one that I had is, how much heat does the 24-quart machine put out if you were to go air-cooled? So the 24-quart can pump out 15,100 BTUs. How many people understand BTUs and all that? I don't.
My home air conditioner is only 5
so,
in my room.
Yeah, well,
so it's 3 times as much.
Yeah, thank goodness we've got a technician that we can ask questions about. So yeah. when you talk with Mike, he's super knowledgeable. So just to give you a good reference of how much 15,100 BTUs is, that heat is enough that it puts out to heat up a 500 square foot space in Florida. Now, obviously, your regions that you go to in the different parts of the U.S. and countries, the colder the region, the less area it will heat. So that just gives you a good general idea that pumps out quite a bit of heat. So when you can, always go with water. So we always get that question a lot. Well, why should I do water? Well, unless you want to work in a sauna, because most 500 square foot space is what most people have to work in to make ice cream.
That's right.
And you're going to be sweating and all kinds of stuff. So go with water cooled.
Yeah, whenever you can.
Whenever you can, go with water.
My last one, and this is the third largest question that I get all the time. Mike, if you can take a little bit of a wide shot, you'll see why. I need a hardening cabinet, and I need it now. That's a tough problem, except for Emery-Thompson. We have made an arrangement with another company, and they own multiple companies. They own an American company called Victory up in North Carolina, and they are building our hardening cabinet in conjunction with another batch freezer company. We both needed a batch freezer. They had the resources, and we had input, and we have come up with a beautiful, gorgeous hardening cabinet you can see back there. Ken Putt, our IT man, is right now putting up some pictures, if he hasn't already, showing you the hardening cabinet and also showing you a picture that Christy took of just how many tubs can go into that hardening cabinet. That's 24 tubs that can go in there.
2.5 gallon.
2.5 gallon tubs.
30 seconds.
And a whole lot of pints. We have that for sale, and that is available today. or next week, or in 30 days. You tell us how soon you need it. I don't think there's anybody else out there. There aren't many manufacturers, but there isn't anybody else out there that's got a hardening cabinet that's even taking orders anywhere close to that time frame. Try more like a year. So if you need a hardening cabinet, we have it. That was good. We had a good bunch of questions today.
Yeah, more technical side. I'm always got the technical ones. You have the fun ones.
Well, I don't know how that works since we don't know what each other's going to talk about. Hey, we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.